Previously on Hair and Now. I went to see the Necropants, so you don't have to. And the first thing I spot is what appears to be a box of human hair. Do you feel like you don't have fair wages or a realistic chance of upward mobility? Why not try a witchcraft? Scrotum money. It's such a jarring image and utterly bizarre story. Hello, witches. Welcome back. If you haven't watched my Necropants video yet, then go there immediately and get caught up before watching this one. I promise you will not be disappointed. If you have already seen all the details of my Icelandic road trip and my very first impression of the Museum of Icelandic Sorcery and Witchcraft, then you know that we are here today to talk about my favorite Icelandic witchcraft spell and how it incorporates human hair. As I said in my last video, I have eyes like a hawk for hair, so the moment I stepped foot into the museum, I saw what appeared to be a box of human hair to my left. I approached said box and, yup, that's hair all right. But what does it mean? Excitement aside, this really came as no surprise to me because in my line of work as a hair artist, I meet a lot of characters, many of them obsessed with the fact that hair may have magical properties. Many of said people may not want anybody to get a hold of their hair for fear that they may use it in some kind of nefarious witchcraft or voodoo, while others may welcome the possibility. I once appeared at a convention where a squirrely man with a Disney villain accent of a voice approached me and asked, "If I give you the hair of my enemies, can you make me something truly evil?" To which I said, nope. I don't know who did what to this man for him to brand them as his enemy or how he intended to get their hair. But I can tell you that this wasn't the only time I've gotten asked this question. In fact, it's even made it into the FAQs on my website. But anyway, back to Iceland. I was, of course, dying to know what the Icelandic witches and sorcerers supposedly used human hair for. And if you saw my last video, this should come as no surprise to you, so say it with me. Money! So let's say you're a witch in Iceland who has no land or wealth, and you've decided that making a pair of necropants sounds hard. Well, allow me then to introduce you to the Seamouse Spell. First of all, for those of you who do not know what a sea mouse is, it is a type of bristly little marine worm, sometimes known as Aphrodite. In order to prepare for the Seamouse Spell, one must first take the skin of a black cat and paint on it the ringhelm sign, or in Icelandic. Unless you're a cat lover like me and most of the internet, this shouldn't seem too difficult, except for the fact that you must paint the ringhelm with the menstrual blood of a virgin. History is so obsessed with virginity. But here is where the hair comes in. According to the spell, you must use the hair of a virgin. I assume you can use the hair from the same virgin you got the blood from, but I also assume you could probably just cheat and use any human's hair because, well, virginity has nothing to do with the composition of hair because, spoiler alert, virginity is a myth. Once you have your human hair, you must use it to make a net. Yay! Hair net. Like this. This isn't all that strange, actually. You'd be surprised how many nets have been made out of hair throughout history. Once you've constructed your net of hair, you must now use it to catch a sea mouse. After you have successfully caught your sea mouse, you must keep it in the net of hair, put it in a wooden box, and then lay the cat skin with the blood sign over top of the mouse, just like you're tucking him snugly into bed. But now you must steal a coin. Icelandic witches were so obsessed with stealing coins. If you put said stolen coin in the box along with everything else, the sea mouse will conjure up money from the oceans. However, the spell, though easier than some to pull off, can have dire consequences should you ever allow the sea mouse to escape. If the sea mouse is ever to leave that box, it will return to the oceans where its vengeance will manifest a massive storm which will wreak havoc and will surely cause the devastating loss of many human lives. Hashtag don't mess with sea mouse. During my visit to the Icelandic Museum of Sorcery and Witchcraft, this was the only spell I learned about that specifically utilizes human hair, but that didn't stop the curators from just plopping boxes of hair all around for decoration, atmosphere. So, what is it about hair? I'm not here to tell you that hair does or does not have magical properties, but rather to highlight the fact that throughout all of history, across many diverse cultures, humans have always attached a greater significance to our hair, and this is just one more example of that. Hair has been seen as sacred, sentimental, magical. It's rarely seen as just the physical strand of protein that grows out of our skin. It's always something special. It's more. On that note, I'm going to end the video here for today. I want you to tell me in the comments which spell you like better, the Necropants or the Sea Mouse. I'm dying to know which you pick. Please leave a thumbs up if you learned something new, and make sure to subscribe to learn about more weird hair stuff. A massive Sea Mouse's revenge-sized thank you to my supporters on Patreon who make it possible for me to make these videos. As long as the Sea Mouse doesn't kill us all first, I will see you witches next time. Yay! Hairnet. I just dropped my hairnet. Oh no. Oh no, I forgot my teacup. And I'm about to make a pun. Can't have that now, can we? One must always have tea for the puns. So, what is it about hair? Now, I'm not here to tell you whether or not hair does or does, whether or not it does or does not. So, what is it about hair? I'm not here to tell you that hair does or does not have magical properties, but rather to highlight the fact that throughout all of history, a croissant